It is time to get your weekend rundown.
Yes, it's a look at some of the events that are happening in our area in the weekend ahead, so you're not going to want to miss it. So joining us this morning is Danny from the Luke and Howell Morning Show on WLLR. Good morning, Danny.
Good morning, David and Ann. Thank you so much for having me again this morning on a beautiful day when I didn't even wear a coat in.
Well,
you didn't
we're
need one.
trying to warm you up because we know the heat is not working.
Yeah, we just have, it'll be fixed today, but it's a little chilly in my office this morning.
Let's send her some hot chocolate.
Yeah, it's chilly here too.
Hey, Danny, let's start with New Year's Eve. So whoever said night owls should be the only ones celebrating New Year's, right? The kiddos need to get in on this. This is you've gone to this before.
Yes, I have. I have been there. It is so fun. And when they drop all the balloons and the confetti, it's a huge mess.
Oh my gosh, I was just going to say.
We love it. Yeah, it's so fun.
So you know what I tell, my son's 5. So last year he was at his dad's house. So the year before that, what I said to him was, hey, we celebrated LA or California's New Year's. So when it's like 8 or 9 o'clock, it's New Year's.
Oh, there you go.
It's New Year's somewhere, right?
Yeah.
So he actually thinks he's celebrating it.
Oh yeah. Well, you are if you're, in a way.
Yeah. You're totally celebrating, and with all the mess, you know, because they start at 9, so there's like tons of activities,
oh my gosh.
You know, and then when the balloon drop happens, you know, they have to close down the museum by like 2 o'clock so they can clean it up because I'm sure it takes a long time.
When we say 9, we mean 9 a.m.
Yes.
Yes.
It usually ends at noon. I know we have the ticket prices. There is a fee to go, but it's a lot of fun, especially if you have kiddos in your neighborhood and everyone goes to celebrate. It's $5 for if you're a member of the Family Museum, but it's $10 if you're not a member. I would log on and see if you can pre-purchase because a lot of kids go to this event every year.
Oh yeah. And there's another New Year's Eve event at Wild Rose Casino in Clinton. This one is, you're not going to be able to bring the kids along. They're ringing in the new year with their New Year's Eve bash. They're going to have the band Pop Rocks there. They play everything from today's hits, hip hop, pop, country, the whole 9 yards. Tickets start at $25 depending upon the size of your group. If you're going on your own, $35. The performance starts at 8 p.m. You do have to be at least 21 years old to attend. There's still a few tickets left. I was looking at that this morning, but it's filling up, so that's going to be a lot of fun too.
And Danny, we know you know everything that's going on in the Quad Cities, so what do you have to talk about this morning?
Oh, well, let's make sure people know that they can still get tickets to go see Cooper Allen, he's so drip, over at the Mississippi Valley Fairgrounds.
Yeah, I was just learning about him a little bit more. I was following him on TikTok, and I didn't even realize that, listening to some of his music. Over 10 million followers.
Yes, and it's going to be such a fun show. He starts around, I think it's 8 o'clock, or maybe a little later than that. I think music starts around 8. He'll start maybe around 10:30 and take you all the way through to midnight. But the doors open at 6 o'clock. You can purchase tickets if you want right there at the door, but you can get them early for a cheaper price if you just go to mvfair.com. That should be a super fun night. They're going to have food and, you know, the drinks there for you to purchase and everything. So that should be a good time. Let's see what else. Oh, and you know what? How about you start your day on New Year's Day with a hike over at Nahant Marsh. They are having their first day hike this weekend. Now, I think it's full this year, but maybe it's something you can put on your calendar for next year to kind of get everything rolling. They do like 10 to 11 o'clock, and one of the nature guys goes out and you have a big hike and they point out all the cool stuff, and then you have coffee or hot cocoa when it's all over at around 11 in the morning. So kind of a nice way to start the new year.
You know what? Everyone's always saying like new year, new me. And so like it could be, as you said, I know this one's full, but you could go on any of the trails around the Quad Cities.
I know. I'm definitely going to put that on my calendar. Should we ask you, Danny, what you're doing? Do you want to reveal?
Yeah, probably sitting at home and going to bed early.
Yeah. I think we're going to do one of those Irish New Year's where you celebrate it and you're done by about 6, 7 o'clock in the evening. I can't be bothered to be up till midnight anymore.
Isn't that horrible? And I know. It's my son, who's just turned 5, by the way. He's always waking me up at 7 or 8 o'clock at night. Mommy, it's not dark outside yet. Wake up, Mommy. Oh my God.
Yeah, well,
I got the blackout curtain, so it's dark out.
Well, Happy New Year, Danny. We can't wait to see you next year and join in on more fun.
thank you and Happy New Year to you all too.